Oh, there we go. Hello, everyone. How you doing today? We are working on this 12-week series, Storage Unit 101 from Lock to Profit. Doesn't look like anybody's here, but we're going to go ahead and do it. And I know that people will watch it after it is over. Tonight, the last couple of weeks, we've been covering a lot of different things. Last week, we did startup costs and what you really need to start this process of buying storage units. Tonight, we're going to be talking about where you can buy storage units, all the main places, and then just kind of comparing the two. But then we're actually going to jump on to some of the sites. We are, as you could tell from the background, it's not the normal background because we are in Florida. We're here to see Adam and Nicole and help Austin move. So that is where we are. It's been a beautiful couple days. We were out on the boat yesterday. And so, yeah, we get to enjoy the Florida weather. The main auction platforms that there are that we use and always look at, Storage Treasures is definitely probably the number one site for all places. Locker Fox is another one that we use. And I bid for storage, bid 13, selfstorageauctions.com. And I'm sure there's more that we've pulled up and that we're going to take a look at so you could see how to use those sites and take care of them. One big thing I want to talk about is in-person live auctions and online auctions. So in person, we all know they're at the facility. They are common at like independent and mom and pop facilities, rural areas, and small towns. You can find that the way we find all of ours is on auctionzip.com. There's a lot of other auctions on there. A lot of places, there is a place in New York that they only advertise on a Facebook page. So it just depends on the facility, the owner, or whatever. So there's some, when we're dealing with online auctions, there are some pros, there's some cons. So the nice thing about online auctions are you can bid from anywhere. So you could be sitting at home or sitting in Florida, which we are actually looking at one for tomorrow, that we can bid right from where we are. And it's easy to research, how far is the place, and if you really want to drive that far or whatever. The nice thing about online ones, you can study the photos and you can kind of, okay, this I know I can sell for that. You can study the boxes and hope that whatever the boxes say, you'll be able to find those items in there. It's a good way for beginners. And, the thing is with online, some of the cons with them, there is more competition. It is a lot of higher prices, I feel. There are people that will call photo buyers that just overbid because they're looking at the photos. And there really is less opportunity for steals. If you're not sitting there bidding, it may be that if you're not there sitting there bidding and you put in your high bid and you really wanted this unit and you're not sitting there watching it, I've seen units go on for an hour because so many people are bidding on them and then say you have to go and you end up missing out of it, and you're trusting the photos that are there. But the big thing with these online ones is you can't smell it. That's a big thing, smelling it and really being right there, standing there and being able to smell it and see it and stuff. So, online auctions are convenient but I will say that convenience costs money. In person. So in person auctions, one of the pros may be less competition. There's a lot of, especially at this time of year, um, people, for us in Ohio, because there's so much bad weather, people don't like to go in the bad weather and the cold and stuff. I feel like we can get cheaper units at live auctions because there's not as much competition. It's not sitting on a photo for 2 weeks where people can study it day in and day out. You can smell it. You can see if there's bugs or liquid or whatever. A lot of times you learn how to read the crowd and read the people that are there. And, a big thing good about like the in-person ones is you can build relationships with the facility. We have facilities that offer us free units. They don't charge us a deposit on the unit if we buy it because they know we're going to completely clean it and sweep it and make it available to rent. The in-person auctions, some of the cons, you could travel there. Say you travel an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever you decide to do, and you don't get anything. We've done it, the weather, you're going to travel there and you might have to drive in snow, rain, whatever. And sometimes, and we've seen this happen, auctions can cancel. They can cancel on your way there, and then you get there, and that's happened to us. And the other thing about online or live auctions, excuse me, you will need to have cash. And, some places, they won't take cash. They'll only take a credit card. But most live auctions, you should have cash. And, one of the cons that I think is you have to make a decision fast when you're standing there bidding. And sometimes you get caught up in that emotional bidding or competition or whatever. I mean, in-person auctions, they reward experience and guts. So, those are the online and the live ones. So what we're going to do here is I'm actually going to show you. We are going to start with auctionzip.com. So this site here, I'm trying to find it on my list here. Here it is. Sorry. All right. Is it up there? Let me make sure. Oh, let me because I removed myself. Okay. Sorry. I think maybe I messed it up because I removed myself. Okay. It's okay. So I definitely messed up. I am so sorry about that. Oh my gosh.
All right.
Well, that was really dumb. So now I need to go back here, folks. Let me go back. So auctionzip.com, usually the blue is live auctions and the red is online auctions. So I put 500 miles in. If I go there and I scroll down, you can see here there's an estate auction. Here's a live storage auction in Dayton, Ohio. They're saying cash only. Here is a Virginia one. Storage unit auction crawl, 5 locations. But you can see I put in storage unit auctions, but you can see people put things underneath that, even though there's an estate sale. Here's a Guardian moving and storage in Indianapolis, Indiana. Here's an absolute auction, contents, 90 storage units. I think what they did here was they probably bought, or they went through the units, or they bought units, and they're only selling the contents according to what that says. So yeah, look, here's general merchandise, even though it's under storage auctions. So when you click on, let me go back up here. So this one in Dayton, Ohio, let's click on it. And normally as you scroll down, some facilities will have a big write-up here. They may have all the names as to listed auction units. So there is names there and what's in it. Some places just put all the information that you need to know to be there. It just depends on the auctioneer or the auctioneer house. Okay. So let's go to this one in Virginia and see how they did it. So 10 a.m. it starts at this facility. Let's see if they continue. Oh, let's read this. So trying to see, this sale will be a 4-location sale all in one day, and they're going to follow all of them. Order of the sale is, so 9 units. And then you could see all the roads are in here. So you kind of have to look at every single auction service, make sure you click into it. A lot of times though, let's go back to the actual calendar. And you can see here, we'll go, what is the date today? 26th? Yes. Yeah. So there's 24 online auctions. So these online auctions, it could be somebody that is, here's Wilkes-Barre, PA. Here's a coin auction in Greenville, Ohio. And you can enter the live auction over here. You have to register to bid, though. So you might, you're going to find different people that are auctioneers. And you could find storage units on there also. All right. So the next, I'm wondering, okay, storageauctions.com. Can you tell me if it's up there? Are you on? It's up there. Okay. Storageauctions.com. So this is one that we use a lot. You can pay different amounts of money for like what I would call a membership, which makes it where you pay less in buyer's premium and different things.
Oh, it's the auction zip.
Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah. Hold on, guys.
Yeah, you need to go back there.
I got to remove this one.
Yeah.
And then hold on, guys. I am so not good at this. I forget how to do this. Okay, stop screen. Now I gotta go share screen. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Storage treasures, share. Okay. All right. So we are, did it share it? Yep. Okay. Very good. Okay. So now we are on, this is a site that we use a lot. Storage treasures. So I'm going to go in my zip code and I'm actually, so you can see here, you know, we're signed in. We are signed in. We do pay a monthly fee so that we get less buyer's premium, if at any at all. And we can buy units anywhere. We can buy units anywhere. So literally right down the hill from us, SHARON, PA, there are some units here. And as you could see, we bid on one here. And you can see right here, we were outbid. This comes off in 3 days. So literally down the hill, these units are there for us to bid on if we would like to. You can also go as far as how much? Well, we can go anywhere. So we'll go 500 miles. Let me search. So Chicago, Illinois, or Chicago Heights, Illinois, look at that. So we can literally go anywhere. Like we're in Florida and we are looking at one tomorrow. What do you know the zip code here, Tim?
333.
Or for Austin? 33309. Okay. So we're going to go with that in what, like 50 miles or 25 or 10?
I did like 10.
You did 10? Yeah. All right. So we're going to be in Fort Lauderdale tomorrow. That's where Austin lives, and we're going to be helping him move. So we were looking at units close to Austin, and there is a unit that we're watching and we're going to bid on tomorrow and try and get one. So that is the main one we use.
Just a small unit.
Yeah, just a small unit. We're not doing anything big at all. All right, another place that we use. I would like to do Locker Fox next. Let me see where it is here. Where is it? Online auction zip, bid for storage, bid online storage auctions. There it is. All right. So we have Locker Fox. Let me make sure it's up there. All right. So this is Locker Fox. This is another one that we use quite often. So you can see there's some Georgia, Ohio, and even Florida. So if I go to storage auctions near me, apparently I need to log in. So I'm actually not going to do that. So this is another, oh, there it goes. Oh, it picked up that I was here in Florida. Mm-hmm. So this, okay, here's the thing with Locker Fox. So you can see the closed door. There are units that are going to be there, but not until Sunday, February 1st at 9:30. So people actually upload these and they are ready to go, but they don't come up until the facility wants them to come up. So that is another site that we use. Another site that we use is I bid for storage. Let me just show you this one. So this is, oh, it's not up there. Oh, there it goes. All right. I bid for storage. So this is another site that you can use. You just have to check, folks, if these are available in your area. Tim, which one is it that works for Canada?
I bid for storage.
The one I'm on right now. Okay. So the I bid for storage, They actually sell them in Canada also, which it looks like some of those are up here. Toronto, Ontario.
Yep.
Toronto, Ontario. There you go. Look at all the Ontario ones. London, Ontario. So yeah, that one is good if you're going to go to Canada, which we probably will be doing once we get our bus up and running. So there is that one. So there's a lot of other ones. Let me show you another one here. Bid 13. This is the one that I like the most. I really like this one the most. Let me just make sure it's up there. Okay. Like, I prefer this one over Storage Treasures. And I'm going to see if this is going to work. Sharing it on the live. This is why I like it. They do this. So that is why I like that. I like that they do the video. I think that's really, really nice that they do that. And then, of course, they also do individual pictures. So we can click through these. Well, if there's the end of times, you have a lot of water there. My goodness, a lot of water. So, boy, that stuff is just thrown in there. Dang. Okay. So I probably, let me look at my list here. I probably missed a few of the places. So there's the auction zip that we covered. That's where we find a lot of our live ones. The Storage Treasures is where we do a lot of buying, but we like to use Locker Fox, storageauctions.com, and I Bid for Storage, and I'm missing another one. All right, Tim. Tim's sitting right here.
Self-storageauctions.com.
Self-storageauctions.com, storageauctions.com. There's a lot. You know, the big thing is you have to learn like what we learned. You have to do the research. So let's look. I'm actually going to share the one that we are looking at. Storage Treasures, share. Let's see if we can get that one up. Is it on a list, Tim?
You can just go up here and pull one of these up. I've looked at several different ones.
Where?
Up there in my account.
Okay. Hold on a second, guys. We're going to go to my account.
And what's this? Setting.
It's always different. It's always.
Oh, here's units that I think are those auctions watch. Yeah. Just click on one of those.
All right. So these are auctions watch that he actually added to our list. As you can tell, Tim does a lot of this, folks. So this one, you know, we like it. Let's see if I can get that picture bigger. Right down here, if I can click on it. So we like the smaller unit because we are bringing stuff back with us from Austin. So we're looking at little 5x5s or things that don't have a lot of items in them. So we'll go back here. Let's see what else Tim put on this watch list. I'm pretty sure that I only agreed to one with a bunch of black bags.
I just put ones on the watch list that are 5x5 because some will get canceled out.
Yeah. It's coming up. Hold on.
The ones that look semi-decent.
So this, interesting.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. And why do you think, you guys, that we look at these? Like, here's the totes. We like totes. We don't mind going through bags. I really like listing clothes. So we're just going to go
I did see a
through.
pair of shoes in there.
Oh, yeah. Look right here. There's a pair of shoes. What are those? Pumas?
I think it's 2
Yeah,
pairs,
they look like
but
they're
yeah.
Pumas. And the bags don't look like it's all clothes either, you know, and that's something we'll actually cover next week is you look at the shape of the bags. That's what Tim and I do a lot.
And there's gold up there.
There's gold up here.
Yeah, toilet paper and paper towels.
Listen, oh yeah, there's toilet paper and paper towels. This place, look at all these pictures that they took.
Yeah, there's a lot.
And their facility actually shares them where like I'll take like 5 to 10 pictures and they only put a couple up. So there is some of the units. There are some of the units that we are bidding on. So those are all the sites. Let's look at one more that he put on this watch list. Let's see. Here's one that's only at $0. Let's look.
Yes, that could be. I don't know.
Nobody's bid on it. Why? That's why. But these are the units that if it's at the same place that we're already going to, folks,
That's why I
like,
put it on there.
it's just fun to take this and see what's in the book bag for $10. You can't go wrong because you're already at the facility. And that is why that is on there. And, you know, nobody's been on it. Let's see what this one is. Pompano Beach. So he's looking at one there that it looks like there's a $10 bid on it, but this one does not have a bid. Let's see. And, you know, the big thing is when you're traveling, folks, like we'll take whatever we're not going to take home to sell, we will take to a Goodwill here. You know, I'd love to take it home and put it in my yard sale. But if I don't have the room in my trailer, I'm only going to take home what I'm going to list on eBay or even at this point sell on Whatnot, because we are doing Whatnot on Monday nights again. So feel free to join us. The link is in the description if you've never signed up for Whatnot. The link is in the description where you can earn a free $15. Wow, look at this. I do like this. It only has a $10 bid on it, but look at all that. And there are a lot of clothes, but I love to list clothes. Like we're clothes people. Well, I am. And then he does everything else. But look at that. That's a nice. Yeah, I like all the totes and look at that. So there's only a $10 bid on this unit, folks. This is one of the ones we're looking at. So let me go back and remove this. Close, right? Tim needs a new hard hat. You're right. All right, folks, that is all of the online places that we use to look at live auctions or even online auctions. If you ever have any questions, just get a hold of us. I actually had a lady get a hold of me on Facebook just last week, and she's asking for help on eBay shipping. So we're definitely, after this 12-week series, we're going to do something to show you what we do for eBay and to help you out. You don't have to do it our way, but I will say that we make money on shipping every year. So, or every day, I guess I should say every day. So that is it for as far as all the sites for online and live auctions. Again, if you have any questions, just let us know. What you should start with, I think it's all personal preference. You know, go to a live auction, do an online auction, get the experience and learn as time goes by. Next week, we're actually going to be looking at units online where we're going to learn how to read a unit. how Tim and I look at units. And maybe Tim will join me for this one next week, because he'll probably save a lot of units. He looks a lot more than I do, because that's just the part of the business that he does. So maybe he'll be joining us next week to kind of explain why he chose that unit or wouldn't chose that unit. We'll show some examples of good and bad. Okay. So if you have a place that you would like us to look in, send us a message and put in your zip code, and we can go there and do some comparing of units that are available in your area. Well, guys, I'm here in Florida. I'm here to enjoy time with family. We do go live at 7:00 on Whatnot, but we're only doing giveaways tonight for 1/2 hour. So from 7 to 7:30, it's all giveaways. So join us if you'd like. Link is in the description to sign up for Whatnot. And I'll be back next week. Hopefully we'll be home. We're a little worried because of the weather. But we'll see you again next week. Thank you so much for being here. And God bless, guys.